Hi guys, Matt Vaughan here with Lifespan Fitness, and I'm with Tim Van Berkel, who's their sponsored athlete. Tim, tell us a little bit about yourself, mate. Where you from? What do you do? What floats your boat? Where you at with all your training and so forth?
So I'm a professional triathlete. I've been racing professionally now for 12, 13 years. I'm a 4-time Ironman champion, and this is going to be my biggest challenge yet. This challenge with you, Matt.
Hey, I don't think you're going to be in any challenge against me, so that's not for sure. You mentioned then that you've had 4 Ironman championships underneath your belt. Which ones were your hardest ones?
Probably the one that springs to mind, and probably my biggest win of my career, is winning the Ironman Asia Pacific Championships, and it was in Cairns in 2016. I got off the bike 14 minutes down, and I ran into the lead and ended up winning the race. I think that was very special to come so far back and win the race. Fantastic.
So you did mention that you were probably a little bit scared about coming up against me then. Now I think the only bit you've probably got to be worried about in terms of my background, I'm a health expert. I run my own corporate health and wellbeing business. I do a lot of strength and conditioning as well through teams in terms of sports, with rugby. I've done netball, basketball, volleyball in the past. So I've never come up against someone who does so much running, biking, and even swimming. What do you do in terms of distances, mate? Let me know. Scare me a little bit. Come on.
So a big week of training for me would be 30 hours, 25 to 30 hours. I'm in the pool for 18 to 20K a week, on the bike between 400 to 500K a week, and running around about the 80K, 90K mark a week.
Running?
That's a big Ironman week, yeah.
80 to 90K a week.
Yep.
I once did 30K in a week.
In a week?
In a week, in a week. Not in a row.
Yeah.
So, mate, your training is vigorous, okay? So there's a lot that you need to be able to sustain. And how do you keep up with it? I mean, what equipment do you use to keep you at your peak performance?
So I like to run outdoors a lot, but I also like to use the treadmills, especially for my speed sessions, my brick sessions, run off the bikes where I want to do some fast intervals and really get that leg turnover. The treadmills are perfect for that.
Perfect, mate. Well, I'm going to say I'm scared. So in terms of warm-up, what do you do for a warm-up?
Today we're going to do a session. We're going to do 5 4-minuters. We're going to warm up for 20 minutes, and then we're going to get into threshold efforts. So you might be going around 15K an hour, and I'm going to try to go around 18, 19K an hour.
So it's you versus me?
Yep.
On a treadmill?
Yep.
On a bike?
Yep.
And what are we going to do after that?
You can show me some skills in the gym.
Oh, mate, I don't know about that. First thing, treadmill?
Warm up, 20 minutes.
Go for it, mate.
Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Rip in. Now, if you can't keep up, I understand. Don't worry about it. So Tim, mate, we're going to go into the running program that you've got here for us.
Yep.
What are we going to do, mate?
So we've done our warm-up now, so we're going to get into the main set. We're going to do 5 4-minuters on 2 minutes recovery, 3 minutes recovery. And yeah, we're going to go threshold.
Okay, so what pace are you going to go at?
I'm going to start at 18K.
Okay, 18Ks.
Yep.
If that's where a pro goes, that's where a pro goes. I'll probably sit at about 15.
Yep.
Is that all right with you?
That's fine by me.
Trust me, I'll be working.
I'll be watching to make sure you're working though.
Yeah, I know you will be. Should we get into it, mate?
Let's get into it.
All right, let's rip. You're looking like you're cruising, mate.
Getting the sweat up.
Oh,
Beautiful.
that was a good warm-up. Yeah. In all honesty, for me, that would be my session in one day done. And you can see why it's the end of my session normally. All right, Tim, mate, we've just done those 5 by 1 kilometre runs. What's next, mate?
It was a solid little session. Now we're going to go jump over on the bikes, and we're going to do 8 3-minuters, holding best power. So the idea of this set is to make sure each 3-minute is a similar power from the first one. So don't go out too hard. Make sure your last one is still up at the similar power to your first one. So for me, I'm going to shoot for 320 watts, and I'm going to try to maintain that for all 8 of them.
Perfect, mate. All right, let's sit over there then. See what we can crack into. Right, Tim, run me through it, mate. What do we got going on?
So we're going to do 8 3-minuters. We're going to work on our heart rate and cadence. They're going to be thresholds. So for me, I'm going to try to get my heart rate up around the 170, 175 mark. We're going to get around 100 for the RPM. So let's rip in.
That's it, mate.
Let's go.
And you want to do 8 of them? Legs are gonna be cooking.
I'm sweating, don't you worry.
Liar. And done.
Oh. Good job.
Thanks. So, Tim, mate, you've gone through the bike. Tell us, mate, what's next?
Well, now it's time to step into your field of expertise and do a bit of a strength and gym set. And
tell you what, that sounds bloody awesome, mate.
Your turn to dish the paint on me.
Bloody beautiful. We'll stack the weights up high and we'll rip into it.
Get me strong. Yeah. I like it.
Oh. So, what do you got in store for us? What would you do? What would you do naturally to supplement all your biking and your running?
Yeah, so I like to do a bit of gym strength work at least twice a week, especially in the off season, maybe 3 times a week. But when I'm in racing season, maybe once a week. Just basically a bit of mobility, strength, just keep everything firing and keep everything active, and helps with the cycling and the running and the swimming, and just to throw some strength work in as well.
Yeah, perfect. What sort of exercises, Tim, would you rip through in terms of just keeping the stuff basics?
Basically, I try to get in for 20, 30 minutes, you know, squats, deadlifts, some single leg stuff, and a bit of core work to finish.
Perfect. Sounds good. Well, that sounds like we'll be into it.
Yeah, we'll warm up. We'll just warm up with the bar.
Yep.
We'll just do 10 reps and just get everything firing up, ready to throw the weights on.
Fantastic, mate. We're already warm from all the other stuff, so this shouldn't be too hard. Yep.
Yep.
All right, mate, we'll go get some weights and slap it on these bars,
Let's do it.
Let's pick up these weights.
Yep.
Ready to roll?
Ready to roll.
10 reps, 3 sets. Let's go. Good, mate. How'd that feel?
Deep burn. Feels
Deep
good.
burn?
Yep.
Right in my element. That's what I wanted to hear. That's all I wanted to hear, to be honest. About time you got a little bit uncomfortable. Yeah. We'll get into the second set in about 20 seconds.
Yep.
Happy days.
I like it.
And this is my house now.
Yeah. I'm ready when you are.
All righty then. Right in sync.
Hard work.
That was hard work, mate. Solid. Nice bit of volume straight after doing some yards on the treadie and the bike. After that, drop the bars down.
Yep.
Then we're going to rip through some deadies. I can't help but being a coach when I'm a coach, okay? So the only thing I really want us to work on is make sure that bar line is coming straight up, straight down, which means our shins have to be right up against the bar at all times, okay? So for me, it's not about how heavy you do it, it's about how well you do this lift. So same rep range, yeah?
Yep, let's
10
do that.
reps.
Yep, 10 reps.
Bar nice and close, make sure we're switched on. Go from there.
Yep.
Cool?
Let's do it. Beautiful.
Perfecto, mate, perfecto. Mate, thank you very much. We've just ripped through the weights. Before that, we went through the bike and we went through the treadmill stuff. How are you feeling?
Pretty tired.
You're feeling pretty tired.
Yeah, well, as I said, I'm in a big training build at the moment and I had to put it to you today, so I gave it a bit of stick and, yeah, feeling a bit tired. But I enjoyed it. It was good. It was fun. Well, that's a day in the life of what I do. I hope you enjoyed it and
mate,
had a bit of fun.
I loved it, I must admit. Obviously, the favourite part for me when I got to my comfort zone here, it was like grabbing my little teddy at the end of the night and snuggling into it. But should we run through the rest of the program as well?
Yep.
See what we did. So, come on, mate. Tell me, we got on the bikes. What were we doing on here? How many sets?
So we did
how much effort?
We did a bit of a threshold set on the bikes. We did 8 3-minuters, and we were trying to keep the cadence, the RPM around 100, and obviously getting that heart rate right up.
Well, I can surely say to you that when we did this was out of my comfort zone. This was a little bit the opposite to the teddy bear over there for me. For me, getting here and running through 8 of those efforts at such a high cadence and keeping, you know, the heart rate up, that honestly did take me into an uncomfortable place. But it was doable. But remember, I am a health professional, so maybe starting on something, maybe 3 or 4 of those potentially. If you were starting off. Yeah,
definitely, and obviously working your way up. You know, you might start at a bit of a lower heart rate and working your way up, but yeah, and limiting the reps as well.
Absolutely.
And obviously having longer rest too. You know, we were only having short rest in 3 minutes, so you know you can drag that out to 5 minutes or so, just to have that bit more rest, let the heart rate come down.
Fantastic, mate. And look, we skimmed our way. We started on these bad boys.
We did, yeah. This is probably my comfort zone, running. Running's my strength, and so we did 5 4-minuters. You did it 15k an hour, which is, I'm impressed for an ex-rugby player. Very good going, and I did between 17 to 18k an hour.
Yeah, well, trust me, I'm impressed for anyone to be able to run on there for 100 metres, let alone a kilometre or so. You're on average about 1.2 kilometres?
Yeah, right? So yeah, about 1.2, 1.3 for the 4 minutes.
For the 4-minute efforts, well, mate, that's it's extremely impressive. And again, from one former athlete of some sorts to a pro now, to be able to do all 3 of these and to do them all in one day is extremely impressive. So I can only thank you for running me through this and making me feel like a schoolboy all over again.
You're very welcome. It was a lot of fun, and yeah, I enjoyed it.
Mate, it was fantastic. Congratulations.
Thanks Matt.
You
Cheers,
kicked
mate.
my butt. And thanks for putting me in amateur school again.
You're welcome.
We'll come back to these at some other stage.
Definitely, for sure.
Fantastic.
Rematch.
Rematch.